What is this colon operator? There is also another functionality of it, and let me use that functionality. If you want to create an array or vector which starts from, so let me first clean it, which starts from 1 and goes to 10, so you can write here 1 to 10, and just by clicking over it you will see that an array of 1 to 10 has been created. What if you want to create the array in which the difference, which starts from 1 and has a difference of 0.2 and ends at 3, so you will see that it will start from 1, then 1.2, 1.4, and will reach up to 3. Okay, so that is it. So if you want to see the length of it, you will see that here tt, and it will show you this 11. What is basically the alternative of it in the MATLAB? So in NumPy we have seen the uses of range. So if you have range, so if it starts from 1, okay, and ends at 10 with the difference of 1, so what you have to do, this 10 will not be included, therefore you have to include this 1 as well, and at the end you have to write the differences between the first and the last element here, so it will be created and you will see that this is the range. But in order to save the computations, what it does is that it doesn't create the 1 to 10 elements, but it stores like an object. So if you want to create the elements here, what you can do here is that you have to use the command here for I in range of 1, 11, 1, okay, or you have to print them here. Okay, so what will happen here, you will see that all the elements from 1 to 10 will be printed here. Okay, so you can see that here this is the difference. Similarly, what if you want to create the element from 1 to 3 with a difference of 0.2 as I have here created? What you can do here is that you have to write the first element, then the second, and then the last. But in order to print them in the range command, you should have to iterate it by using this for loop. So you will see that while writing 0.2 it cannot work because the difference between any two numbers cannot be 0.2, so float numbers are not acceptable. Therefore, so just you have to write here, let me write here the 3 up to 1, and what difference would it have? It will have -1, so you will see that it will start from 3 and will reach up to 1 plus 1, so that is 2. Okay, so that is it. Similarly, in NumPy there is also another command, that is the arange. Okay, so if you want to create, let me have an array A and np dot arange. Okay, and here you have to write the first element here and then the last element and the difference between them, okay, which is this one. Okay, so this is AA, and printing it, what you will get, you will get that all the numbers are suddenly appeared as we have done here. This is the sole difference between arange and range. Okay, so in range all the elements are created but not shown until and unless you invoke them by using this for loop, while in arange all the elements are suddenly created. Similarly, if you want to create them from 1 to 3, 0.2, okay, so you will see that previously there those numbers which were having 0.2 were not created because it basically had those differences which were in the float numbers, but here it can create all those numbers as well. Okay, so this is also a very important functionality, and here we can see that the same array has been created which was created here as well. Similarly, another command here in MATLAB here is the linspace. Okay, so if you have the another array just like AA equal to linspace, okay, so what you can do, you have to create 10 numbers in between 0 and 1. Okay, so this is the first number while this is the 1, while at the end of it you want to mention the number of elements you want to create in between 0 and 1, so just you have to write them here. Okay, and just clicking over it, you will see that from 0 to 1 10 numbers are created. Now similarly, the same command is also been available inside the NumPy, and the same command and the same name is given it to it, so that is AA, and here np dot linspace. Okay, you can see that it is already available here. Okay, what you have to do, you have to write the first element, which is 0, and then the last element here, and at the end of it you have to write the number of elements you want to create in between this range. So 10 numbers here, so writing them here and just printing them over here, you will see that all the numbers from 0 to 1 are created, which are basically the number of elements which you have mentioned here. So the same command which is used here are also available here. Okay, similarly some more uses were also being shown, as I have mentioned them here. So these are the sole differences and the similarities which we had here in between them. So that's it for today, and I will see you with some more example and some more interesting aspects of the both of these versatile softwares or packages in our upcoming videos. See you soon.